Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine of Denmark have sparked an overwhelming wave of admiration across the globe as their latest official portraits were unveiled, leaving royal watchers, photographers, and countless admirers breathless with awe. The enchanting images have swiftly swept across social media platforms, magazines, and royal news outlets, igniting a fresh surge of fascination with Denmark's charming royal twins, whose poised elegance and growing maturity now command international attention like never before. This moment marks a radiant chapter in their young lives, and for many, it's a vivid symbol of the royal family's timeless allure and Denmark's rich traditions blending effortlessly with a vibrant modern spirit. From the very instant these portraits were released by the Danish royal house, there was an electric energy that raced through the corridors of European society columns, buzzing into the feeds of Instagram and X, where thousands upon thousands shared, liked, and heart-reacted with an almost contagious delight. The young prince and princess have indeed undergone a breathtaking transformation, some might even say a royal glow-up that perfectly captures the journey from sweet childhood into the graceful threshold of teenage years. Observers were immediately struck by how grown-up Prince Vincent looks, standing with a gentle self-assuredness that so clearly mirrors his father, King Frederick, who himself once charmed the world with similar boyish grace that matured into a regal confidence. Right beside him, Princess Josephine dazzles with a radiant smile and unmistakable spark, reminiscent of her mother, Queen Mary, whose elegance and natural warmth have long been celebrated. It is no exaggeration to say that these portraits arrived at precisely the right moment to stir hearts and generate hope in a world hungry for stories of grace, heritage, and continuity. With Denmark recently celebrating the ascension of King Frederick and Queen Mary to the throne, the sight of their youngest children stepping so beautifully into the spotlight serves as both reassurance and inspiration. The family stands as a living testament to a monarchy that, while steeped in centuries of tradition, is also vibrant, modern, and deeply human. In these images, Prince Vincent is seen dressed in a tailored navy suit that subtly nods to royal formality yet is softened by the candid sparkle in his eyes. Princess Josephine, meanwhile, exudes a youthful energy in a chic, soft-hued dress that seems to capture the very essence of Danish minimalism, timeless, understated, yet entirely unforgettable. Royal commentators across Europe and beyond have wasted no time diving into every detail. There is particular fascination with how these portraits reflect the careful balance Queen Mary has always championed, raising her children with an appreciation for both royal duty and a down-to-earth sense of normalcy. It's widely known in Denmark that despite their blue-blooded status, the twins attend local schools, take part in everyday activities, and are encouraged to understand the responsibilities that their titles carry without being cloistered in outdated pomp. This delicate approach is powerfully evident in the way both Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine carry themselves, poised yet approachable, regal yet unmistakably relatable. Longtime royal photographers have also been quick to praise the artistic direction of these portraits. There is an almost painterly quality in the soft lighting that highlights Josephine's laughing eyes and the quiet composure of Vincent's posture. These subtle touches invite viewers to linger, to look again, to wonder about the private moments that shaped these young royals into the people they are becoming. It's as though each image tells a silent story of family breakfasts at Amalienborg, of sibling jokes shared under gilded ceilings, of gentle guidance from a mother who knows the weight of public expectation and a father who has always led by heartfelt example. Among the most touching reactions have come from ordinary Danes, who feel an immense pride swelling in their chests when they look upon these portraits. Social media is awash with comments that speak of how these images represent not just the children of a king and queen, but the future of Denmark itself, an echo of values, traditions, and hopes that stretch far beyond the royal palaces. They look so happy, so confident, one admirer wrote, "It gives us all something to believe in, a sense that our little country's story continues with dignity and light." Meanwhile, international audiences have also embraced these portraits with a fervor that underscores just how far the magic of the Danish royal family travels. In Australia, where Queen Mary's own roots run deep, the local press has jubilantly celebrated the images, drawing parallels between young Josephine's lively charisma and the spirited Tasmanian girl who once stole the heart of a European crown prince. British tabloids, ever eager to cover youthful royals, have also highlighted these photos as a breath of fresh air amid the often turbulent headlines surrounding other royal households. The contrast is striking. While some monarchies grapple with scandal and strife, Denmark's next generation shines with unforced grace and unity. Royal experts have pointed out how carefully choreographed such moments must be, not only for public relations but also for the shaping of the young royal's own self-image. These are the snapshots that will follow them into adulthood, that will be revisited in documentaries, coffee table books, and nostalgic retrospectives decades from now. And yet, there is an authentic joy that radiates from Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine, a spark that no staging could ever counterfeit. It's that very authenticity that seems to capture the world's affection so completely. Equally compelling is how these portraits serve to highlight the evolving role of young royals in a 21st-century monarchy. No longer mere symbols of inherited privilege, they are being raised to become active participants in charitable work, cultural diplomacy, and national morale. Observers note how King Frederick and Queen Mary have taken deliberate steps to ensure their children grow up understanding not just the privileges of their station, but its obligations. As Prince Vincent edges closer to adulthood, speculation is already building about how he might carve out his own path, perhaps embracing military service like his father and older brother Prince Christian, or championing environmental causes close to the royal family's heart. Likewise, many wonder if Princess Josephine's infectious enthusiasm might someday translate into patronages that support Danish arts, mental health, or children's welfare. Even the subtle styling choices in these portraits hint at future narratives. Josephine's playful yet composed expression suggests a young woman eager to embrace the opportunities ahead, while Vincent's more contemplative stance hints at a thoughtful nature perhaps destined for serious roles in Denmark's national story. It's a fascinating exercise to look at these images and imagine them decades from now, side by side with future portraits of them as adults carrying out royal duties, the echoes of these youthful moments lending depth to their legacies. As news outlets around the world continue to publish feature after feature on these striking new portraits, it's also worth noting how such images help strengthen Denmark's soft power on the global stage. The Danish monarchy, already widely admired for its understated elegance and relatable humanity, has effectively secured another public relations triumph by showcasing its youngest stars in such an appealing, dignified light. This contributes not only to the monarchy's enduring popularity at home but also enhances Denmark's cultural brand abroad, reinforcing perceptions of a small but influential nation where tradition and modernity dance together in harmony. As more behind-the-scenes tidbits emerge, whispers of Josephine making cheeky jokes during the shoot, or Vincent offering polite suggestions to the photographer, fans are treated to delightful glimpses of personalities that promise to keep royal watchers entranced for years to come. These are not just static figures frozen by flashbulbs, but vibrant young people growing up before the world's eyes, each new image a chapter in an unfolding royal fairy tale that millions feel invested in. For Queen Mary and King Frederick, these portraits surely carry layers of private meaning beyond what the public sees. They are visual milestones marking the swift passage of time, reminders of the delicate, joyful, sometimes challenging journey of parenting in the spotlight. How often must they look at their children and marvel at how swiftly the years have passed, from tiny toddlers waving clumsy hands at palace windows to these poised young teens ready to step further into the roles history has written for them. The fascination surrounding these portraits of Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine reveals something profound about why we continue to follow royal stories. It's not merely about crowns and ceremonies, it's about shared human experiences of growth, family, hope, and continuity, magnified on a grand stage. We see our own dreams, our own nostalgia for simpler times, our own aspirations for the future reflected in these carefully composed images. That is why millions will keep returning to these portraits, sharing them, discussing them, and feeling their spirits lifted by the simple joy of watching these young royals flourish. So as we continue to marvel at the captivating glow-up of Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine, we're left to wonder, how will these bright young heirs shape the next chapter of Denmark's royal story, and in what ways might they surprise and inspire us all as they step ever closer to their destinies? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more extraordinary royal stories, and drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you imagine the future holds for Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine?